Phase of Moon.
In this special episode on Third Phase of Moon, we're going to go over two major mysteries that have still yet to be explained. If these videos are authentic, the implications could change the world. Now let's get started with this incredible encounter in the fields of Canada. It was on August 18th, 1991, West Carleton, Ontario. A housewife by the name of Diane Labnick was home when she heard her dogs barking. When she looked out the window to investigate, she saw red flames and smoke coming from a field nearby. She then saw a UFO-type object that landed next to the flames in the field. The ship then lifted up and disappeared into the trees. Diane claimed that about 10 minutes after the ship left, a helicopter flew over the area where she saw the lights. The helicopter then flew over her house and vanished. Diane went out to the site the next day, but she found nothing. She only told her husband and mother about the incident. Then 6 months later, in February of 1992, Bob Oshler, a UFO researcher, received a package from Canada. Inside the package were secret military documents, pictures, and a map and a videotape. The tape was labeled Guardian.
Well, that's the thing about this. There is no evidence, no new evidence. Everything I found was from 8-10 years ago when this one guy, I can't remember his name, he was trying to find Guardian. He was trying to find out who's behind it, who funded it, where did it come from? Is this really somebody who has made several of these videos with the thumbprint and the name Guardian and sending them off to different news sources, people that have connections maybe? It's probably one of the best hidden secrets on video that will ever be.
Having the opportunity to do a cold case file, especially on the Guardian story, is kind of a dream come true. I got to witness the broadcast of the Guardian footage. I think it was back in the 90s. I was in college and I was studying film. So, of course, I tried to think how I could do this myself, and it would be a very, very elaborate, costly project. But the participants in the video, some are still alive and are still doing the careers that they were entitled with on the show. For example, Gary Estabrooks, who was the polygraph expert who tested one of the witnesses, is legitimately a security consultant in Ontario to this day.
It had a fingerprint on it and showed the UFO that Diane had seen, specifically the video that showed the object next to the red flames on the ground. Then it showed an object mid-flight with blinking lights on top. The map directed Oshler to the West Charlton area where another UFO researcher, Graham Lightfoot, interviewed Diane and found out that her sighting matched the UFO that was on the video. Navy physicist Dr. Bruce Maccabee believes that the video that Diane captured is not a hoax. The object and the flash from the object appears to be real and coming from the sky. He believes the Guardian stumbled onto the site accidentally. Maccabee also found that the UFO had to be 20 to 30 feet in length, which also, according to Oshler, it was too large to be a hoax. The audio analysis of the tape only had the sound of dogs barking, probably Diane's dogs. The craft appeared to be silent. If it was staged, there most likely would have been sounds coming from generators that would be powering up the object's lights. A NASA specialist reviewed the tape and could not determine what the craft was. After the incident, unmarked helicopters of a black, green, or maroon color were seen throughout the West Carleton area. Although the military denies that the helicopters were theirs, Oshler believes that the key to finding out what the craft really was is the mysterious individual named Guardian. He believes that the Guardian had prior knowledge to the event of what was going to happen. However, the documents found along with the videotape lead some to question Guardian's credibility. The documents appeared to be classified government reports that discuss conspiracies about UFOs, Red China, and nuclear weapons. However, the papers appeared to be forged. A Canadian military official confirmed that there were multiple errors in the documents that prove that they are not real. Also, on the video, there are images of the Guardian that claimed an alien being, but further inspection revealed that it was probably someone wearing an alien mask. However, still many believe that the video of the UFO is real, despite the questionable items that were within it. Many are certain that if the Guardian could be found, the mystery could be explained.
We did find out about the alien autopsy video, remember? So maybe someday that will come to light on Guardian. I hope so. And in a way, I kind of hope not, because I want to live in that life where all this is really happening. It's not a helicopter, as Unsolved Mysteries tried saying. It's the fire was real. The witness was real. And even the witness went out into the field the next day where the fire was, and there was no marks on the ground. So was it fake? Maybe it was all an illusion. Maybe it was a hologram. I don't know. But at the end of that video, the light goes right on the video guy saying, "We see you in the distance." Yeah, who is it? Crazy.
The possibility of it being a faked story is feasible and plausible and possible. Plausible and possible. But the amount of money to put together such an event just doesn't seem cost effective. And the videos that have been faked over the years have come out or been debunked, whereas this one is still a cold case or mystery today. I am going to say that this was an actual event, whether or not the object was a UFO or a helicopter, it was a landing zone with the flares, or it was a signal flares to have contact with possible aliens. We don't know for sure, and the fact that no one has come forward really keeps this as a mystery.
What's your thoughts on the Guardian videotape? Is it authentic, or is this a massive hoax? It is still yet to be explained. If the Guardian is out there, please reach out to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Now we have another mystery that has still baffled us for years. It's the mysterious tape that made the internet pause for a moment. Skinny Bob is an alleged videotape containing footage of a gray-like alien. The video first appeared on the internet in early May 2011. The video became very popular in the UFO and alien research community, although it was speculated that the footage was a promotion for an upcoming film or TV series at the time. The video has been presented as alleged leak footage from the KGB, although this remains unconfirmed. While most skeptics claim the footage is a hoax, most true believers argue that it would cost a fortune to fake a video. Since 2011, no individuals have claimed credit for creating this video.
What do I think about Skinny Bob? Wow. After the research I've done recently, it is very difficult to find anything of its origination. This reminds me of Guardian as well. I just did some work looking for information on that as well. This might be, to answer the question, it might be a test to see how the public reacts when seeing a real alien. I don't know, there's something about Skinny Bob that does something for me. It's unique. It looks legit. I don't think even 10 years ago, well, they probably could have, but I'm not sure who made this. I can't find out who made it. I looked, I got some information on nothing. Other people have tried to find it. I tried putting the name together that's associated with this video, nothing. It is a mystery. And there's a lot to this mystery. Seeing the crash, it kind of looks real, but it kind of doesn't, but who knows?
Now, I'm not sure exactly when it was released online, but it has been out for a while and it has gone viral. Now, the video starts off with what looks like a government or royal crest logo of some sort that is blurry and cannot be made out, and it's in black and white gritty film. Then we see a object, UFO, hovering above a large home, being filmed from a vehicle as it's driving by. Then we go to another shot where it seems to be filming above the UFO, hovering over a city. Now, whether that's from another plane or a helicopter is still unknown. Then we go to what looks like a crash site. The UFO itself looks very simplistic, almost fake. And then we see the bodies on the ground and the one that's standing, and they have a depth of field. The possibility, yes, it could be CGI, but it's really darn good. And then when we see the close-ups of the face, the detail is immaculate. The shadows, the muscle movement in the face and above the eye. It's very well done with minute subtleties that someone that works with CGI would capture or notice and either applaud or go, maybe this isn't CGI.
Maybe that's why it's a little fuzzy, but you see aliens walking around, man. I don't know what else to tell you. It could be it could be a movie that was being made. Maybe they were making Close Encounters of the Third Kind Part 2. I don't know. But here we have Skinny Bob. Nobody's making any claims to this creation. I believe that this might be a legitimate alien or aliens. Look, it's easy to say it's fake because you don't have to do anything to say it's fake. But if you want to find out it's real, be my guest, do the research yourself. I mean, there's nothing there. But anyway, I think it's a test. I think we're being tested. Every now and then we're going to see some real stuff. This may be one of those. Where are the others?
CGI artists, they want to have claim to their work. They want people to know they did it. So they'll put something, whether it's hidden in the artwork or they're going to say something. And if they don't say anything, they might say something within their little tight, intimate circles. But after a decade or two, someone in those circles would eventually say, hey, I know who did that. And no one has done that. No one has taken claim to the video. So the mystery is still there, leaning more towards the direction of possibly being a real video. Because if it was, the real person is not going to want to take claim for it, probably for their own safety. But it's really well done. If it was CGI, we're talking James Cameron, like Avatar quality, or like the new Star Wars movies where they regenerate old actors as young actors. We didn't have that technology 10-15 years ago. It's just been a slow progression. So on this one, I'm going to lean towards the possibility of this being a legitimate video. The one point in this video that I question is the crash site with the UFO. It was very, very bland and hard to see, but everything else had me leaning towards possibility that it's real. Yes.